Okay, here we are getting ready to jump into Sunday evening. So far, so good with the account. I got 20 days complete, so going into day 21. My average winning day right now is 85% winning days. Average winning trades is still 70%. And yeah, so far, so good. My average right now I'm looking at is a 1 risk to 1.5 reward. Right now, my account is at $9,610, which is a really nice recovery after blowing more than half of my account on the first 2 days of trading this live account. Man, what a disaster that was. Took me down to $3,850. But now I'm back up to $9,610. $10,000 is like a little psychological barrier. So once I can break that $10,000, that'll be a nice, get over that barrier kind of thing and not have that. I don't know what happens when I get these little barriers like that. I mean, all of you may experience the same things. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I get to these barriers like $10,000 and it's just so hard to get through it. I'll get like right next to it, miss it by like $50, then go down like 500 or 1,000. And I'll do that a whole bunch of times, just like a chart. And then I'll finally break through it. It's like a resistance level. The next barrier for me will be 15,000. So hopefully I can get through this 10,000 tonight. I'm not going to be trading the day session of Tuesday. So if I can get through this tonight, that would be awesome. If not, just have to hit it on Wednesday. I'm not going to force it. It is what it is. If market wants to give it to me, it'll give it to me. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. So one thing with me traders is I find that if I trade for money, I won't have any. That's typically what happens. And if I trade to win, which means I follow my trade plan, win or lose as far as money goes, it's still a win because I follow my trade plan. And when I do that, money becomes a side effect. So if I trade for money, I usually don't have any. And if I trade to win, money is usually a side effect. So let's get into tonight's trades and see what happens. Okay, so here I am at the Monday session, Monday evening, buy stop market. Let's see here. I got 4 contracts. Buy stop market or buy stop limit. NQ.
Order submitted.
Looking to get NQ to the long side right now. If it can get back up through 287 and looking for a ride to 290.
Order filled.
Okay, so in the NQ to the long side. All right, we can see this nice uptrend that's taking place right now. Got rejected right off of this support area. Retraced back down to this, rejected off this resistance area, I should say. Retraced back down to this support area. And now it's on its way back up, breaking through that, what was once resistance. Hopefully that means it's going to come up here, retest this next zone, might retrace back down beforehand and come back up. Or it could be drawing a nice big M pattern here, right? It's a sloppy big M pattern. And if that's the case, then I'll switch it to the speed bump and make the money to the downside. And it rejected right down to this resistance support area right here. So looking for it to hold that and start to move its way back up. I'm tempted to add a couple contracts in here. I'm going to go ahead and do that, actually. I'm going to buy 2 more contracts.
Order filled.
So now I have 6 contracts to the long side. I didn't look at the spread over here to see if that was a deal. Now, if this one wants to get back up through here, I'll start to trail 2 of those contracts. And then if it becomes a loser, I'll reduce my loser with those 2. And if it's just a loser, straight loser here, well, it's okay. It was closer to risk, and I could afford it. So that's a really strong breakout. So I'm going to go ahead and leave all 6 contracts on, expecting to get into this resistance area right here, right through here. Let's see if it can get just barely touch the bottom of that resistance area. Started to get rejected. So I may start looking to take some contracts off right there. Those 2 that I added. Buy stop market 2.
Order submitted.
No, not buy. Sell.
Order canceled.
Yeah, sell stop market.
Order
2.
submitted.
Okay. All right, I'm going to trail those 2 behind the candle right there and wait for my other 6 to get out at the target. Could take all of them off right now, actually. Take my 265.
Order filled.
Okay, so got those out. 2 contracts out. 4 left, so I need to adjust this down to 4.
Order canceled.
Yeah, maybe should have took all of them off right there as it got into that zone, but I believe we're going higher. But we are getting right into the mess here, so we'll see what this does. Yeah, now I'm regretting not taking off my position when it was right there, almost to the target. Especially since I added those extra 2 contracts, which gave me the dollar amount that I needed, so that this winner would have paid for the next loser. I would have been covered. So I could have taken this all off and been covered, but I didn't. So I'm gonna try to be patient here and see what happens. Kind of had a trend line through this area here, clearly breaking. Now I really wish I would have took that trade off the table. That was a big mistake. Trying to get a little greedy for an extra 80 bucks as it got into that resistance area, right? See? Right here. Got right to the bottom of that. Knew that was going to be some resistance, but it's kind of this zone here. I expected it to get deeper in that zone, and it didn't. It rejected right from there. So I should have just. I'm glad I took a couple of those contracts out. That was reducing my loss right now. But yeah, I wish I would have got all of them out now. Or when it got rejected right here and it started to come down, I should have at least put my stop in, break even, plus a few dollars. Knowing that if it came back inside here, this could be sliding down. But I didn't, so here we are.
Order filled.
All right, so here we are, speed bumped with NQ. Looking for a nice deep run all the way back down here. As it keeps on coming. Looking for a run down in this zone here somewhere. Let me look at this. Right here is the first one. Okay, looking for a run down into this this zone right in here. Possibly all the way back down to this purple line. Start trailing some candles once it gets in here and see how much we can squeeze out of it. Yeah, it would have been good to get all my position out up there. That would have been awesome. Oh, I missed gold when it was out. That's too bad. Gold was a nice, easy winner. Could have made some big money in gold right now. Okay, definitely looking for a move down at least to this purple line. It could keep on going. It's got lots of room to keep going. But I'm looking for that purple line. Okay, so here we go. Coming down to the purple line. Let's go, NQ. Get through there. New candle's going to open in 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Going to try to be patient here. Okay, while NQ is trying to figure out what it wants to do, I'm going to jump over to gold. Maybe a trade here in gold. So looking for a push back into this zone here in gold. I mean, that's a pretty nice boost off this level right here. Had a really nice run up. Getting rejected, though. So does it come back down and retest this? It could. It totally could. And the reason why I asked the question is, do I wait to get into this trade for a retracement first to reduce my risk? Or do I just jump in, see if it breaks out, and if it wants to come down and break this, then I just speed bump to the downside, looking for a run back to the bottom of this. So I think that's going to be the plan right now. So let's put a GC in. I'm going to go with 1 contract. And
Order submitted.
in gold. All right, got 1 contract in gold, and Q trade is still going. Hopefully tonight's not a disaster. Since I won't be trading during the day tomorrow, won't be able to recover the night. So I could end up with a red day today. If it's a small red day, it'll be okay because it'll lower my average. But if it's a big red day, it's going to be pretty sad. My average on my average winning and losing day, my average losing day is still really high because of those first 2 days. All right, let's see. So this is what I was worried about, this retracement. I was like, man, do I wait? Get in on the retracement? Or do I just jump in now? So I'm in now. If I waited, I would have waited to this area right through here, about halfway this candle, almost getting there now. I get 50% retracement on this candle. We're looking at the 5-minute chart right now. Yeah, so basically got that retracement now, that 50% retracement. So let's see if that's all it wants, and it can start moving higher in about 3 minutes when the new candle opens. Okay, so NQ is coming down towards its target, and gold GC looks like it's moving up. So let's see what's going on here. Man, I wish Ninja just would go straight to the spot. I don't know why it does that. It takes too much time, Ninja, when I gotta go scrolling. Man, look at that. It's like force field, force field, force field. Man. I'll be at 984, 150 bucks, and I'll be there. Whoa, there we go. Locking that in.
Order filled.
All right, so out of NQ. Nice, nice. Let's go over and manage gold. All right, I got no trades open. Okay. Gold making its way to the target. Let's go, gold. Got 3 minutes left for this candle to close. Breaking out above this. This closes above that. Could be pretty nice. Next candle could be a nice mover. We're in the zone, though. We're in the zone of resistance. So we'll see how far gold wants to push before it goes sideways. I'm tempted if gold gets up here for another and I get to $10,000 in the account. I might just move my trade up, lock in the green day, take $350, $400 for the night, $10,000 in the account, and then yeah, have an easy Tuesday. Not even have to worry about trading because I've already made some good money, and I can focus on those other things I need to do tomorrow. Okay, locked it in. Locked it in. Let's see what happens now. I'll start trailing candles. Hopefully this next candle just rips higher and I can start trailing candles and maybe make a lot more money. We'll see.
Stop filled.
Okay, so out of that trade, my account now has $10,025. That's awesome. $460 for the evening. And yeah, now I'm not trading tomorrow because I got other things I have to do. So day session won't be there. But either way, put 460 down, get another green day on the charts with Topstep. And I think once I get 30 green days, I can start. I'm not restricted to the 50% payout, although I'm not going to take that much out of my account. Unless even if I had 100 grand in there, I still wouldn't take 50% out of the account because I need that as a buffer so I can scale up and take bigger risk. I just need my account size to be large enough to where my weekly paychecks are pretty sweet. So, but yeah, it's still nice to have that option. But yeah, all right. So that's going to do it for the night. NQ making $260 after the speed bump. And GC gold picking up 200 bucks for a total of $460 for the evening, minus commissions, whatever that ends up being. Like, I don't know. All right, we'll see you on Wednesday.